Clout chasing. What does that really mean? Well, in the simplest term I could give to you, clout chasing is an aggressive way to seek fame, attention, or status by engaging in ridiculous, often dangerous things for a temporary boost in popularity. It could come in many different forms, but in two examples that I'm going to show you, they are super duper dangerous, and if you even bother thinking about doing any of this, I don't know what to say about you. Anyways, on to our first example. Well, first of all, usual suspects. Okay, I know I'm very satiric about my own kind. Anyway, jokes aside, that is stupid. Very, very, very stupid. If you don't know this location, this is Del Mar, California, and this is where Coaster, Amtrak Surfliner, and some BNSF trains run very, very close to the coast. In fact, right on it. Oftentimes, there are in fact people who traverse the tracks, often to access the beach or just try to get around. But, as you can see, that's an active main line, and sometimes you might have the occurrence of somebody doing that, just like this occurrence. Now, arguably, this one is the more minor one of the two. Now, of course, both are bad in its own right, they're not good, but of course, this one is the lesser of the two. Now, speaking of the lesser of the two, let's look at the other one. All I could say is, oh my god, what is this? Now, after some hardcore scanning and trying to find where this was, I found where this was. In Simi Valley. Now, just looking at that video, a tad closer or just a tad slightly slower, and they would have been clipped. And just looking at the train was at a decent speed. Not hauling as the surfliners do, going at 90 miles per hour in some sections, but that is still pretty fast. I almost believe they probably got their arm or leg slightly hit by it, because it looks like they were super close, and like, that is insane. I have zero words for both of these, but especially this one. This is like level 10 clout chasing or something. You're putting yourself in front of a ginormous brick of train or whatever, and yeah, you could have died. And I find it just slightly hilarious that both of these clips took place in Southern California. As if I hadn't been saying the warning signs for months now. I don't know, just a little funny to me. Now, are these rail fans at all? Honestly, I don't think so for this one, because if they were, they likely would have been shredded by the community by now, because these clips are actually kind of old. They're not recent as in like days old, they're recent as in like weeks or months or something like that. I don't remember the exact dates when these both took place, but definitely not in recent times. Even though I'm late, I guess you could say this is sort of an advertisement for rail safety, because knowing the time frame, Rail Safety Week was not too far ago, and me now talking about these clips, I guess you could say this is sort of promoting rail safety. Just don't do this. Like, do some other, like, if I'm gonna be honest, if you're clout chasing, just do something else. Do something else that isn't running or standing in front of a train that could literally dismember you whenever it wants. Or, you know, not saying whenever it wants like it's sentient, but yeah. Point is, don't do this crap. But knowing how society is, yeah, we're bound to have more of this happening. Oh boy, we'll see how long it takes for the next one. Anyways, that's pretty much all. See ya.